Hello, my beautiful beings. It's Cecilia with Ancient Healing Crystals. Let's talk about the solar plexus chakra, what it is, how to heal it, what the imbalance looks like, and some crystals that you can work with to heal the solar plexus. So, I've got this beautiful lady next to me. This is, the bottom half of the body. This is the solar plexus. So it is this center right around the bottom of your rib cage. It is yellow, and it is the center of your willpower. And the solar plexus, think solar, think sun. Think like the sun. The sun is this effortless, illuminated, constantly churning out energy, self-illuminated entity. So that is kind of the idea of the solar plexus. So it is the center of your will. It's the third chakra from the root. And I would highly recommend watching all of these chakra videos in order if you're learning and you're new to chakras. It's really good to work on the lower three chakras, the root, sacral, and solar plexus before diving into the higher ones. There is a lot of work that needs to be done with the lower energy centers in order for us to feel safe within our being so that we can access those higher realms like the third eye and the crown and the heart and all of that stuff, and do it in a very beautiful, trusting way. So that's why it's important to do the work on the lower chakras, work your way up so that you can find balance fully within your being. So about the solar plexus, this is your center of will. How I like to think of a solar plexus as being perfectly balanced is effortless action, effortless action, effortless action. If you can imagine effortless action, you might think that's kind of like paradoxical. It kind of is, but not exactly. If you think of when you feel so inspired, just like, whoa, that's the best idea ever. I want to go on a walk right now. Or, oh my gosh, the best idea ever. I feel so inspired to paint the specific painting, or I feel so inspired to take a shower. I feel so inspired to take a nap. Whatever it is, it's that inspired action that feels effortless, because to not do that action because it's so exciting and it feels so right, it is almost painful to stop yourself from doing that action where you're like, yes, let's go, let's do it. That center of your will, that solar center, it is this chakra of finding that balance, tuning into that higher guidance, that inspired action, that effortless action, and just acting from this place of inspired action where it's effortless, where you're not drained, you're not overdoing it, you're not underdoing it. And so some symptoms of imbalance are the chakra can be underactive. If you are tired, drained, overwhelmed, overworked, it feels like so hard to do anything, you feel lazy. Like, these are just a few examples. That's when the solar plexus can be under, not flowing at the highest capacity. It can also be overactive in the sense where you're constantly going, go, go, go. You can't seem to stop. You can't seem to rest. You're kind of forcing your way through life, like pushing through, like moving forward. Those are kind of imbalanced places, and neither of them feel really great. A balanced solar plexus is this coming to the center of your being where you're like, okay, now it's time to rest. Let's fully just sit and enjoy. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to exercise. Let's fully go. Let's do this inspired action. My baby's waking up. I'll have to be back in a moment. Okay, so continuing with solar plexus healing. Once again, this is about following your intuition it's not about buying a crystal to fix you. It's about these crystals, using them as support tools while you sit with yourself in meditation, while you, like, there's also other ways to work with these chakras, like different yoga poses, different foods you can eat, like yellow foods are great for the solar plexus area. Also just getting out in the sun, absorbing the solar rays. There's all sorts of different things you can do to work with them. I'm going to suggest crystals that have that energy of the sun that can help amplify and inspire you to do some inner work, sit with yourself in meditation. So these are my top ones. That solar plexus is also that center of confidence, not just willpower, but confidence. Like, yes, this is the right decision to make. This is what I'm doing. I'm on the right path. And also that center of determination, like really taking aligned, inspired action as often, like every day as it comes up, like following that inspiration, following that life force, that spark. So some crystals for the solar plexus. First up, we've got citrine. Citrine is an amazing one. It comes in different, like champagne to like a deep honey color to like a very deep dark. This is a smoky citrine. You can see it comes in all sorts of variations. Citrine's one of my absolute favorite crystals ever. It's self-cleansing. So it, when you're working with it energetically, you don't have to like go clean it afterwards with like smoke or energetically cleanse it. It self-cleanses itself, which is so cool. So citrine's one of my favorites. Sunstone, it's a really great one because it's got that fiery energy. A lot of the actual first, second, and third chakra, the root, solar plexus, and sacral, a lot of these crystals work with all three. Those lower centers, they're kind of similar in the energies in a sense. So a lot of these crystals you can work with for both root and sacral and solar plexus. You can work with them for all three. So definitely keep that in mind and just follow your intuition on what calls. Sunstone, listen to the name, look at the sparkle there. It's this beautiful, just like radiant burst of sunshine, and it has this fiery spark. Sunstone, I really feel like if you are feeling like low energy, you're on that lower end of the solar plexus. It's not overactive, but it's underactive. Sunstone's like a beautiful spark to get you back into that, effortless action. So then we also have pyrite. Pyrite is an incredible, divine masculine, solar plexus, center of the will, determination, action taking stone. It's this very grounding, when I'm working with pyrite, I'm like, let's go, let's do this, let's just take care of business, let's get it done. That is the energy I feel from this. And so with pyrite, it is a great one for the solar plexus because it can help you get back into that aligned action place. So pyrite's an amazing one for that. Also great for abundance. All of these crystals are, because abundance can flow more effortlessly when we are aligned and we're taking that action. Next up, I've got golden healer. Golden healer quartz is such a beautiful energy. I feel it for both the heart and the solar plexus chakra. It's a very gentle, soothing, opening, healing kind of energy. So this is definitely like very gentle and beautiful. So I really feel like this one would be good if you have that overactive solar plexus where you need to learn to chill and take a step back and not force and not push things. Golden healer, I would definitely recommend as a great one. It comes in many different forms. This is like a raw golden healer point, but a lot of times you can find it polished. I've got a polished piece here. So it's this beautiful golden inclusion in quartz. So golden healer is another one. And then this is one of my favorite stones ever. This is amber. Amber is a divine, beautiful energy. It is so soft and warm. It's like this beautiful, warm, sunshiny hug feeling. And it is really balancing, really beautiful, really gentle, opening, healing. It feels the most similar to the golden healer to me of all these other stones here. It's a more divine feminine approach to the solar plexus. So it's not quite this like strong action taking, like let's get stuff done. It's more like let's sit and open up and witness and slow down to then open up to inspiration and take action from that inspired place. So that's amber. It's so beautiful. You can get it in like, this is Baltic amber. You can get it in like blue Indonesian amber, Baltic amber. You can get it polished. This is raw. It's actually got some bugs in it, which is so cool. It's fossilized tree sap. Isn't that amazing? One of my favorite pieces in my collection. Another great crystal for the solar plexus, this is Libyan desert glass. So this is technically a tektite. So a tektite is a space crystal. This formed when a meteor hit Earth in Libya. I'm assuming because it's Libyan desert glass. Yeah, it's gotta be Libya. A meteor hit Earth and blasted it and created glass. So this is Libyan desert glass. Beautiful energy. I really feel this one for my third eye and solar plexus. This is just a pure magical energy that I feel. It's very activating. How else would I describe it? I've actually got a Libyan desert glass and moldavite pendant on, and I love both of these stones for when I'm ready to up level. I'm just like, okay, give me some energy. Let's shake things up. Let's do this. So that's what I feel from Libyan desert glass. And then my last but not least suggestion, this is a rutile crystal. I've got another one that might be easier to see the rutile in actually. So rutilated quartz, see the gold in there? This is a beautiful, like lightning-y, very just inspiring, beautiful, magical energy. And so rutilated quartz is my last suggestion for solar plexus crystals. Of course, there's so many more, and the number one thing is that you trust your intuition. If none of these crystals I said resonated with you, but you're really feeling like honey calcite, I didn't mention that, but that's a great solar plexus one, or something else entirely that's not even yellow or sunshiny at all, trust your intuition on it, trust your heart, follow that, and you are being guided every step of the way. You are already healed, you are already complete. You do not need any crystals, anything else to heal you. These are just fun, magical support tools that feel really great, and they help us hold and set intentions. And so just remember that on your beautiful healing journey. Follow whatever you're called to follow. Even if you do a lot of solar plexus work, there might come a time where you have to come back to it again. And that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. That doesn't mean you're going backwards. There's layers to this. There's layers to this awakening. It's an ever deepening process. So as long as you're enjoying it, keep on doing what you're doing. And I will see you for the next video. Bye.